Closed captioning for great tastes is presented by Manitoba Chicken Producers, your online source for yum. Manitoba Liquor Mart presents Great Tastes of Manitoba. Great Tastes is brought to you by GreatTastesMB.ca. Local farms, local foods. Great Taste is sponsored by Manitoba Agriculture. Welcome to Great Tastes of Manitoba. My name is Des Daniels, your host, and it is Sheet Pan Suppers with Manitoba Chicken. Tonight we have Karen Armstrong here. Welcome back, Karen. And Aaron Alblas, Manitoba Liquor Mart. When I hear Sheet Pan Suppers, I think easy, and I know you always bring it, Karen, so tell us what it is that we're going to be doing tonight.
All right, we are doing really easy recipes. Basically, it's things you can put in a bowl, some seasonings, and everything gets cooked on a sheet pan.
And that's it. There's the show, basically. What we're going to have some very interesting ingredients tonight, and techniques and whatnot. So walk us through our recipes.
All right, well, the first one that we're going to do is a sweet potato with chicken thighs and some warm seasonings. Then we're going to do a lemon chicken. So sort of more of a Greek-inspired. And then the last one we're doing is a pomegranate orange chicken.
Ooh, okay. Lovely, and I know your gears are turning already.
Gears are turning. Pomegranate orange, not necessarily the easiest to pair with, we'll say. But we're going to talk about VQA wines, 100% Canadian, and a little-known global region called the Okanagan Valley. So I'll be back with some wines later.
Fantastic. Looking forward to that. All right, so number one, chicken with sweet potato and warm spice. This is already a win for me because you've got all this lovely garlic right on the very top here. So let's talk a little bit about this whole concept, though, of sheet pan dinners, right?
Well, the nice thing about it is that you're not dirtying a whole lot of things. And you can stick it in the oven, essentially put it in and just, forget about it for half an hour, 45 minutes, and dinner is served. You don't even have to take it off the sheet pan. You can take the sheet pan right to the table.
Just plop it right on the table.
Absolutely. So very, very easy. And today we're going to look at sort of recipes in slightly increasing complexity.
Okay.
So we're going to start with your basic sheet pan dinner. So this one uses sweet potatoes, obviously, some red pepper, some red onion, garlic, as you mentioned.
There's going to be some caramelizing going on here.
Absolutely.
Onion, and that's a good thing. Okay.
Exactly. And then this recipe calls for boneless, skinless chicken thighs, and I've just cut the chicken thighs in half.
So why thighs? Like, can you use breast? Can you interchange that? Or?
You could use chicken breasts. I prefer thighs because they have a richer flavor, and anytime you're using a lot of spice, it's nice to have the thighs because the flavor of the chicken does not get lost.
Oh, okay. Makes sense. And we're using, is it Ancho chili?
We're using Ancho chili. So I've got, here is some of the seasonings that we're putting in. The really dark one is Ancho chili powder, so it's got some smokiness, not a lot of spice.
Okay.
The reddish one is smoked paprika, so we're doubling up on the smokiness.
Smoky, yeah.
And then we've got coriander and cumin, and of course some salt.
Okay.
And so what I've done is I've just popped that into a measuring cup. I've added 3 tablespoons of canola oil to this.
And you probably should give that a good...
Yes, because the spices do get stuck to the bottom. They tend to settle. And now I'm just going to drizzle this all over here, and you're going to stir it all together.
I can handle that.
Yes. So you just want to stir till everything is well mixed. And you can just get right down to the bottom.
Right
exactly.
Down. Yes, this is why I was going to say I never leave home without my apron, but aprons are my friend.
A big bowl is very handy for this. The other thing you could do if you wanted to is the giant resealable bags.
Oh, yeah.
The plastic bags. Yeah, that will work too, because then you can dump it all in and just kind of massage it as if you were marinating. That looks perfect.
Okay. Oh, should I stop?
Yep.
You can't over-mix it though, right?
No, definitely not. So then I've got a greased sheet pan, so some spray or some just canola oil. Let's dump that on there.
Okay. Spread it all around.
Spread it all around.
Okay.
Yeah. Just like that. Now I preheated the oven to 400, and this takes about 30-35 minutes. You're looking for the sweet potatoes to be nice and tender, some caramelization that you mentioned earlier, and the chicken, because it's thin, is going to be is not going to take long to cook.
All right.
And I've got one in the oven, so let's bring it out and take a look.
Let's see what it looks like. Yeah. And again, you know, nice and quick. And I love that like low cleanup factor. That's always like one of the most exciting things about cooking, is it less is more. All right.
So there
look
is
at the onion on there.
chicken
That
and
is
sweet
beautiful.
potato with warm spice.
That is absolutely beautiful. Can't wait to dig into that. All right, so we're going to do more sheet pan suppers here tonight. Coming up next, lemon chicken.
Lemon chicken.
We're looking very forward to that when we come back on Great Tastes of Manitoba.
You're watching Great Tastes of Manitoba, brought to you in part by greattastesmb.ca. Local farms, local foods.